RDR fam, how is everybody on this Wednesday? FOMC day. You know rates are going to rise 0.25 basis points, but everybody like it was a surprise. Anyway, let's talk about DR today and kind of what we end up with. We only had about a 12-point DR range today, so it wasn't optimal for us. Let me see, 92 down to 84. Yeah, that's not even eight. That's not even 12 points. That's like 8 points. So anyway, let me make sure I'm doing that right. Let me see. I do it again. Okay, 92 minus 84. That's 8. Anyway, so I'm tired at the end of the day, man. I can't do math anymore. But anyway, so let's talk about what DR did today, and we'll stretch this out some. We'll take a peek at the NQ at the end as well. But all you needed was ES today. So if you notice, we talk about the directional movement of DR when it's forming, and today we didn't have any sort of direction, right? We had a kind of you know, this kind of consolidation within that zone. And again, it wasn't that big of a zone, so a lot of room for consolidation there. So no bias inherently for me. So notice that we did come down and we confirmed pretty quickly down to we actually confirmed here on that candle, and we came down some more, retraced. Now we did actually get a retrace up above the IDR. Let me make this a little bit bigger if I can. Let's make this a little bit bigger. Okay, so you kind of see what I see sometimes. Okay, so here, right, we have this. So here's our confirmation, right? Here's our retrace. Okay, and then if you notice, when we retraced up, we actually retraced up above that IDR low. Now again, you probably have about a quarter point difference in there, but if you can get it there, great. If not, you're going to get it here, okay, for it to come back down, right? And so what we're looking at is that's about 45.85. That's really only about a 4-point move, if I'm not mistaken. So there is that trade there. It is official, and it does it does work for what we're doing for our normal DR. And then we have this move right here, right? And this is a key one for today because I know a few people actually took this trade, because what I want you to notice is that we actually reversed, right? So we confirmed low, boom, reversed back up, got above IDR, never went above or closed above the DR. Okay, that solid gray line. All right. So and then we reversed off of that. So what that is a very solid retirement setup. So my order is right here on this IDR high line for it to do this move right here. All right. And so, that's about 45.90. So I took it, I got 5 points. I locked 5 points in on the way down, and I kept the trade on for it to go to 10 points, which would have been 45.80. It got down to about 45.80.50, and then turned around. I just quickly closed my trade out at 45.81. So that was a really nice 9-point win on that one for that move, right? So if you're looking for those things, that's something I always look for, especially when we start having these kind of runs, for it to see where it's going to go back up to. If as long as it doesn't close above, I mean a body close above that DR, that's a opportunity for us to get into that retirement type of trade. Okay, it doesn't work all the time, but it's a pretty solid strategy if you're confident with the confirmation low and then the reversal, or vice versa, depending on what the market's doing. Okay, all right. So that was right before 1 o'clock. Then we had FOMC at 2 o'clock. Anybody was trying to trade that, I don't know why. We kind of know what that's going to do. And if you listen to ICT, and I like some of the ways he does this, is FOMC is a 2-part move. Okay, so what you'll notice is, and actually I call this a 3-part move actually, because The announcement came at 2 o'clock, and the minutes came out at 2:30, right? So at 2 o'clock, we had this kind of, we had a move where we were, doing this and coming back down, okay? And then for some reason at 2:30, and I haven't seen the minutes, I haven't had a chance to look at them. I was at the office, I wasn't even paying attention to that. I was looking at the chart and seeing what the price action was actually doing. So what you'll see is, we had this huge spike up, okay? And so I'm gonna tell you what I did, all right? This is not DR, this is not ICT, this is just jumping on the bandwagon, all right? Once I saw price get above this DR high line, and don't ask me why I used it, I just used that as a barometer, or, I jumped into this trade here, 45.90, and I got out at 46.05. All right, right off at the top of this candle here is where I got out. Okay, didn't want to be greedy. I know buy side, we had a daily buy side that's sitting up here, this green line, and I figured we'd get to it, but again, didn't want to be greedy. Would have been another 5 points or a nice 20-point trade, but I was already good from earlier, and so with the with the retirement setup, and then so this one, so again, not being too greedy, but again, just a jump in trade here off the IDR high. To take that ride up. All right, now I know some people actually took the ride down as well. I wasn't one of them. Once I got out of this trade and saw that we took out buy side, and again, that's a daily buy side, so it's a little stronger. I knew we would do this move. All right, I knew we would do this move. Just didn't know how much it would be, and again, I wasn't really trying to be greedy. And the other thing, and afterwards I thought about this, and price action or the DR confirmed low today. So really, this is the move I should have been waiting on, all right? Not necessarily this move going up, but this move coming down to come back down below DR. But again, I wasn't being too greedy and got to be around a time where I wasn't that focused on the market anymore. I was happy with kind of my day, the way my day went, and you guys can see the rest, okay? So I'm hoping somebody got this trade, because this was phenomenal. And so we can just ride that out as well. You see what happened close to the 4 o'clock. We kind of retraced back up right around this midnight open, which again acts as our support and resistance a lot of times. So just all in all, just a really good a good day. And you guys can see these white lines on my screen. These are Fibonacci's based off of this 0.5 fib right here, that blue line. And so if you look at where price always kind of tips up to those, right, you can see little points where it just hits that and reverses. That's another one where it hits and reverses. So just something to keep an eye on. I don't use them as much as I should. A lot of people use them for price targets, or for take profit targets. I have not done that yet. I just go by the number of points I'm looking for. But that's just another way to look at price and potentially get a way to identify where you want to get out of a trade. Okay, so let's look at NQ really quick. And again, kind of same action after FOMC as we would expect. We confirmed low in the morning. Actually went up pretty high. We didn't have so our retrace was up here. Retraced up here, and then we had this move here. So that was actually a nice move. A nice pure play DR move was there, and then we kind of had the same action. We did not get the retirement setup up here like we did on ES, but we did get again a nice DR trade here where we could follow the retracement and then the reversal back down. So not even sure how many points that is, and what the it's $5 per tick, $4, $20 per point. So you guys can figure the math out. And then, like I said, for FOMC, we kind of had that same action, except for we ended up back a lot higher than what we did for ES. The ES kind of went halfway back. NQ went all the way back up, kind of up to the top. So we'll see how that happens, what that does to the indices tomorrow. But anyway, so that's all, guys. Appreciate it as always. Again, I hope everybody had a great day, and didn't try to force trades inside of FOMC time. Just gotta let that stuff play out and go with it after that. All right, so like we always say, love all your loved ones. You never know when you're not gonna be able to do that again, so take advantage of it. And y'all be blessed and have a good night. We'll see you.